Hey guys, today we are going to be doing a Zara haul video. I picked up so many new pieces for spring and summer and I'm excited to share them with you today. Of course, everything will be linked in the description box below as well as in a pinned comment. I really hope that you guys like this one. If you guys want to see more Zara haul videos, let me know because it is one of my favorite retailers to shop at, like probably in the top 3. They just have such unique, fashionable pieces, so I love checking them out if I'm going on a trip or have an event coming up, anything like that. So yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you guys also love Zara, and if you are not already, it would really mean a lot to me if you would subscribe to my channel down below, and you can also follow me on Instagram. All of that is always linked in the description box if you ever want to find any of my socials. But anyways, let's get started with the haul. So I recently had a trip to New York City for a YouTube event and I was searching for something to wear to that event, and I came across this beautiful orange tank top and cardigan combo. I fell in love with it. I love the color, I love the texture. It has these really pretty teeny tiny gold sequins sewn into the top. I just thought it was beautiful, and as soon as I got this out of the package and tried it on, I knew this is what I wanted to wear to my event. Unfortunately, once I got to New York, it was very cold and rainy, and this is like a very summertime outfit, so I ended up going with something different, but I need to find a place to wear this adorable little outfit. As I mentioned, this is a tank top underneath, which is great because you could definitely pair this with other things in your wardrobe. And then you have a short sleeve cardigan over top in the exact same material. I've really been into these like tank top cardigan combinations. And this cardigan does have a closure here at the top, so you could wear it closed like this, which I think is also really cute. The only thing that is kind of annoying me is that the fabric keeps wanting to roll outwards, and that is driving me crazy. It was not doing that at first until I got back from my trip. I don't know if just being in this suitcase kind of messed with the material. I don't really know what happened, but if you guys have any suggestions on how I can fix that, let me know. I guess I could get out an iron and see if that works, but other than that, it is a stunning piece. And for the YouTube event, I was going to pair it with this beautiful white skirt. I actually got this in my last Zara order and I shared it in my last Zara haul video, but I thought I would throw it in here again because I am going to be pairing it with this top, and I just love it so much. I think this is going to be such a staple in my wardrobe. It already has been. I've just been styling this with so many different pieces, creating outfits for videos and things like that. But it's a really nice material, kind of like a blazer material. And you have a slit here on the side in the shorts and the skirt part. And I just think the height of this slit is perfect. It's like high enough to where you can actually see it, but you can still move around without feeling like you're gonna flash everyone. So I really love the way that fits. And of course, there are shorts underneath. There are what the shorts look like in the back, just very tailored. They fit really nicely, and you do have a zipper on the side to get this on. And to complete the outfit, I was going to pair it with these beautiful gold flats. Now, I am not someone who was like ready to jump on the flats bandwagon just because I don't think they're the most flattering shoe on myself, but when I was in New York, I definitely wanted a closed-toed shoe that wasn't a heel and that was fairly comfortable to wear for a long time. And I saw these on the Zara website and I was like, actually, those are so my style. You guys know I love anything gold. I love to be glitzy and colorful and make a statement through my entire outfit. So I thought these metallic gold flats were perfect. And they're a little bit more my style than some of the other mesh flats that I'm seeing right now. So I went ahead and grabbed these. I loved the way they looked with the white skirt and this cute little orange top. This is just like a metallic gold braided material, and they are a slingback style, but for the most part, these are pretty comfortable. I haven't worn these for like an extended period of time, but just trying them on in my house and wearing them for videos, they're not as uncomfortable as I expected them to be, which is a good sign. And while we're talking about shoes, I do have one other pair. I usually go crazy when it comes to Zara shoes and accessories, but this time I only have 2 pairs of shoes and that is it. But I really loved the gold coin detail of these sandals. I feel like they look very beachy, but they're also not vacation specific, so I could wear these all summer long. They're just a cool tone beige throughout the entire sandal. Obviously, you have the gold coins up the center, and then they just kind of come up your foot and you have a strap around your ankle you can buckle. And I do really like these. I think that they are beautiful, but ever since I got them, I've seen this style of sandal everywhere. And these were $59, I want to say, and I just don't think that price is worth it when you can get a very similar option. I know Dolce Vita had a pair that were actually on sale, I want to say for around $40, so those were a little bit better. And then I actually found these from Walmart, and these are less than $15, you guys. And here are the Zara sandals, and here are the Walmart sandals. So obviously they are a little bit different. The Zara ones have this strap here in the center, and the Walmart ones do not. But the Walmart ones actually seem to have more coins on them because they go across your foot as well. So yeah, I think I am going to be keeping the Walmart ones. I mean, you really just can't pass that up. For $15, these look incredible. And I am probably going to send the $60 pair from Zara back. And I actually loved that skirt so much, I went back and got it in a beautiful butter yellow color. I actually saw this when we were shopping at Zara in New York. Pro tip, my mom and I always go in Zara in New York. We look around the entire store, but we actually don't purchase anything in store because obviously whatever we purchase, we would have to travel home with, and we don't want to take home that much stuff. So what we do is we walk around the store with the Zara app open, and there's a little section on the search bar where you can scan the QR code of the tag inside the store. So we scan this QR code, it'll bring up the listing, we add it to our cart, and when we leave the store, we place our order and it'll get delivered to our house, usually only a couple days after we return home. It literally works perfectly. So I highly recommend that if you are traveling and you want to shop, but you don't want to travel home with anything. But yeah, I saw this in person in New York. I knew I loved the fit of the skirt already, but in this butter yellow color, I was like, okay, I might need that one as well because this is like the color of the year, as I'm sure you guys already know, and I have so many things in this color, and I also just think it would be beautiful with any white tops. I think with the yellow skirt, I might try to pair it with this cute little cropped white vest. Vests are huge right now. I've been seeing them everywhere, as I'm sure you guys have, and this one is just like a little bit of a different take. It kind of looks like a sleeveless blazer, but someone just cut it off here at the bottom. What I love about this one is that the pockets actually hang a little bit lower, so that just kind of gives it an asymmetrical look, just something interesting. Other than that, it looks like a classic collared blazer. Like I said, it is sleeveless, so great for summertime. This almost has a little bit of a masculine touch to it, so I think it's gonna pair really nicely with that sleek, tailored fitting skirt, especially in that light yellow color, and I plan to pair it with just like some cute little strappy gold heels. Such a cute summer outfit. Another piece that I think would look so incredible with that yellow skirt is this white bodysuit, and I just love everything about this. Honestly, as soon as I got it in the mail, I tried it on and I thought to myself, this is going to be something I wear over and over and over. I love a bodysuit anyways, especially in white. You guys know I could own a million white tops and never have enough because they just go with everything. And what I love about this one is that it has this dramatic sleeve detail. So you just have two layers of ruffles that go across the entire front of the bodysuit, but it's still kind of a tank top. So these just drape over your shoulder perfectly. And that way it's not going to be too overwhelming for spring and summer when you are kind of hot and you just want lightweight fabrics. I'm obsessed with the way it looks and just drapes over your body. And then the actual bodysuit itself is very stretchy and comfortable. It kind of conforms to your body. And this is a thong style bodysuit in the back. But yeah, whether you're wearing this with a pair of jeans, a tailored little skirt, you could even do this with some cute little flowy pants and sandals, literally anything. This is going to look so good. I think I'm also going to pair it with this beautiful sequin skirt. I did share this in my last Zara haul video, but I had purchased it in a large and I'm still kind of trying to figure out my size since I've lost a lot of weight recently. And in Zara, a lot of the bottoms do kind of run small in my opinion, so I felt like I could still do a large, but when I got it, it was way too big. So I ended up exchanging it for a size medium, and I think this will fit a lot better. Definitely size down in this piece because it runs very big. But I specifically love the sequins on this skirt because they kind of remind me of seashells, just the color and the way that they are laying on the skirt. It definitely has a beachy vibe, so I'm really excited to style this for summer. Maybe on vacation when we're at the beach or something, you have a mix of small sequins and larger sequins, and I think that really gives it such a unique texture. Next, we have a cute little matching set, and you will see there are a bunch of matching sets in this video. Matching sets have been popular for years and years now, and they're not going anywhere because everyone just loves an outfit that you don't have to think about it. It's two pieces. You can pair them together for a very quick and easy outfit, but you can also pair them separately so you feel like you're getting more bang for your buck. And this one is in a really fun pattern. I really like the cream and black combo. I don't know why, but that kind of screams resort to me. It's just like very chic and luxurious beachy. And this one especially gives that look because you have these two little wooden beads on the strings of this vest that tie it together in the middle. So that is immediately what drew me into this piece. I just loved the look of that. And this is another little vest. Are we surprised at all? No. This one is a cropped vest. Obviously, like I said, it ties here in the center. You do have a pretty deep V neckline there. And this one is a little bit more form fitted. So I did get this in a size large and it fits very snug. So if you have a bigger chest or broader shoulders and you are kind of between sizes, I would maybe size up in this piece. And then here's the matching skirt. This one I did get in a size large and it fits perfectly, maybe even a little snug. So you can see Zara is kind of all over the place when it comes to their sizing, especially for bottoms, but that is what I am here for. This one you could definitely size up from your normal size. For example, I wear a size medium pretty much at all other retailers, but in Zara, a lot of their bottoms I do still do a large. If it has no stretch, then usually I will go with a large. If it does seem flowy, or if it's meant to be oversized, or if it has stretch to it, then I will go with a medium. But yeah, this one is just a very sleek skirt. You have no slit here in the front at all. It just looks like a really nice, simple mini skirt in the front, but of course you do have the shorts underneath. You don't have pockets on this one or anything, and then here are what the shorts look like in the back. This little set is one that I saw in store while I was in New York, and I really was drawn to the top because this is like a really lightweight button-up top. It's very flowy, kind of meant to be oversized, but this is a piece I could honestly use as a jacket as well. I don't need a jacket too often during spring and summer, but on those occasions where it is windy or rainy, or maybe it's just a little bit chilly, sometimes you just want a little light layer, and that is exactly what this is. But it would also be cute with the matching pants too. As I said, you just have buttons all the way down the center. This is a full-length top or jacket, and these are actually snap buttons, which I kind of like because sometimes it is so annoying to have to actually do buttons on your shirts and jackets. So I really appreciate a snap button. You can just rip it open if you want to and easily close it too. Like I said, it's kind of meant to be oversized. This is a medium, and you can see there is a lot of fabric. The sleeves, although they are technically short sleeves, they do go pretty long, and they also have a little button detail on the side. On the bottom of this top, you do have elastic, so it is going to cinch at your waist and kind of look a little bit blousey. You have the pocket detail on the front. Of course, you have your collar, and on the back, it is pretty plain. The pants I also got in a medium, and these are not nearly as oversized as the top, so these are going to be more true to size. But a pair of pants like this, you could easily wear in 50 different ways. I mean, I'm sure I don't even have to tell you guys how you could style a simple pair of linen joggers. They have elastic here at the top with an adjustable drawstring, and these do have pockets, which is really convenient. Flowy through the entire leg until you get to your ankles, and they do cinch at your ankle like a classic pair of joggers. No pockets or any detail on the back of these pants, and they are just a classic summertime pant. If you are looking for a linen jogger that you can pair with a cute little graphic tee, a bodysuit, some sandals, you truly can dress it up or down. I think you are going to love these, and they are linen, so they are maybe a tiny bit see-through if you're wearing colorful underwear. So I would recommend wearing nude undies when you get these, but if you do that, I think you'll be fine. I also think this little yellow sweater would be so pretty with those white joggers, so I'm really excited to try these on together. As I mentioned, I've been very into yellow, as most of the world is right now, but I really liked this sweater. It's something different for my wardrobe. I feel like in spring and summer we see a lot of tank tops and really short sleeves, a lot of cute little sundresses, but you rarely see a nice, modest, classic piece that you can style in a bunch of different ways that works with pretty much any weather and a lot of different bottoms. And I feel like this is exactly that. It is a crew neck sweater. It's lightweight enough to be comfortable for spring and summer, but it's thick enough to not be damaged easily. It is a pretty oversized sweater. So once you put it on, it does have this waistband that kind of cinches a little bit. So it's going to kind of look a little bit more blousey. And of course the sleeves are very oversized. So once again, although they look like they are short sleeves, they are very long. And to me, that just gives such an elegant look. And I do feel like this is a piece I could have in my closet for a really long time. Next up, we have another top, but this one is a crop top. And I did get this in a brown color, although it does come in at least a couple options. I know it comes in white, and I'm very tempted to go back and get that one because I love the way this fits. I think it is beautiful. I love the deep V neckline here, and around the neckline, it just kind of looks like the fabric is scrunched up a little bit. Once again, you have really flowy sleeves, but these are almost like a short bell sleeve. Like, they are just so flowy and cute. In the back, you have elastic on the waistband, which is really just going to cinch in your waist perfectly. It's almost like wearing a bodysuit or tucking a shirt in without having to do either of those. It's just so fitted at your waist. It's not going anywhere, and it looks good with almost anything on the bottom. For today's video, I'm going to be pairing it with these really cute white flowy shorts. I saw these when I was in New York, and just by holding them up, I could tell they ran a little bit big. So I did go with a medium in these, and I'm glad I did because they fit beautifully. Like I said, they're just super flowy, a white linen, which I am clearly very into. We have so much white and linen in every single haul video, it feels like. But what I really really loved about these shorts is the rope tie detail. To me, that just kind of steps them up a notch. It makes them look a little bit more expensive and elevated. Definitely gives that summertime beachy vibe. And another thing I love about these shorts is the ruffle at the top, or the paper bag waist detail. So you just have a little bit of extra fabric above the elastic waist. And I just think that makes them look so cute, especially if you were wearing this with a bodysuit that's completely tucked in. And on the back of these shorts, you just have little pockets, but these are just going to go with so much. Okay, this set I did not expect to like as much as I do. This is kind of one of those pieces that I put in my cart and I was like, you know what, I'll try it on, it'll be fun, I'll share it in my video. I'm probably going to return it because a lot of times pieces like this just don't really look good on me, but I actually love this and I'm considering keeping this if I have a place to wear it. So let me know what you guys think about this piece. We have another vest, but it's in this beautiful key lime green color. And this is a really weird fabric. It's like a very, very thick knit. So it does kind of have a structured look. You can see it pulls in just ever so slightly here at your waist. You do have a little cutout here in the middle. Of course, it buttons all the way up with a V neckline. It is a longer vest. A lot of the ones I have are cropped, but not this one. So if you're not into cropped things, this could be a good vest option for you, even if you didn't get the matching skirt and you just wanted to pair this with trousers for work. I think that would be so cute, and I really like the chunky gold buttons. Here is the skirt, which really made me fall in love with the entire set. So it's the exact same stiff knit material up top, and I don't mean stiff as in it's uncomfortable. I mean stiff as in structured, but it's still a soft material. It's not going to be uncomfortable or hard to move in at all. It's just a really nice high quality material. Up top, you do have elastic at the waistband, and you also have a zipper on the side here so you can easily get the skirt on. But the cool part about it is the bottom. So you just have this flowy material right after the little mini skirt, and it is just so pretty. It goes all the way to the floor, just so much fabric, but it's still lightweight, and this color just screams summertime. I feel like this would be the perfect event outfit, but I don't really have any events coming up, so let me know where I should wear this, because I have to find a place to wear this so I can justify keeping it, because this skirt has to be in my life. Next, we just have a simple little sundress. This is so up my alley. This is like the kind of thing that I could buy over and over and over again. You guys know I love wearing white. I also love wearing dresses. I'm the type of girl that would choose to wear a dress over a pair of jeans and shirt. I just think they're so easy, but they look really cute and feminine. And a lot of times they keep you cool in the hotter months as well. So this one was one that really stuck out to me. Whenever I'm buying clothes, I look for either basics or attention to detail. And this is a dress that has a lot of attention to detail. So for example, here at the bodice, you have a really small pleated design, and that just gives the dress a little bit of texture right off the bat. But then on the straps of the dress, you actually have an eyelet detail, and they tie in little bows on your shoulders. Once again, incorporating an entirely different texture to the piece. And then it flows out into a beautiful little mini skirt, and you're gonna see that same eyelet detail on the hemline with a little bit of lace, which I think is so pretty. And this dress is lined on the inside, so it's not going to be see-through, and this is just such a lightweight material. It's kind of like a linen. I don't think it wrinkles as easily as linen, and this is just so soft. It's definitely softer than linen, but it is just so flowy and beautiful. I can't get over it. What do you know? We have another butter yellow piece. This is just a simple knit tank top. I just picked this up because I thought it would be a great basic to pair with different things in my wardrobe this spring, and I do like it. It's just a lower scoop neck, and it's just like a simple kind of cropped tank top. Like I said, this is in a knit material, and the only thing that's kind of annoying me about this piece is that I tried to steam it literally 5 different times and it still has wrinkles in it. I don't know why. I've literally never experienced that with a knit material like this. It's just like the wrinkles are set in and they are not going anywhere. So that's a little bit frustrating and probably going to cause me to return this piece, because I don't want to be going around with a wrinkly little tank top that is not supposed to be wrinkly on its own. But yeah, that's sad because I do really like the fit of this and I love the color, as we all already know. And for today's video, I'm just going to pair it with a simple pair of denim shorts. These are a very, very, very distressed pair of denim shorts, which is always good to have from time to time. It's not like something I gravitate towards a lot, but usually when I'm wearing denim shorts, I'm going for a very casual look anyways. So I think these are a really fun look. You just have the shredded distressed detail on both legs, and then in the back you have a lot of fraying. Obviously you have real functioning pockets in the back and real functioning pockets in the front as well. These are like a classic vintage feel denim material, meaning that that they don't really have a ton of stretch to them. That is how I prefer my denim shorts to fit. I don't want them super stretchy to where they conform to my body. I want them to have that vintage look where they stay put and they don't cling to my thighs. And I also really love the wash of them. I think the wash also kind of looks vintage, and I did get these in a size 10, and I think they actually fit quite well. I do usually size up one size in denim shorts. That's what I did here, and I think it worked out great. We have another little matching set here. This one is a little bit different for me, not something that I would normally pick out, but I thought I would give it a try, specifically because I really liked the detail on the skirt. So I guess I'll start with the skirt actually. This is the piece that drew me in. I really love the wrap detail. It ties here on the side, which I think is always a flattering look, and it just gives it a little bit of a different look. But what I really loved about this is the little beads that are hanging down on the bottom of the skirt. Any little detail like that, I'm all about it. I love beading, embellishment on my pieces. I just think it is so fun. So I was immediately sold on this piece. Oh, and I might have said skirt, but this is actually a skirt. So there are no shorts underneath this one. It is simply a skirt. The matching top is not something that I would typically wear. So I was a little bit indecisive on if I should purchase the top or not, because realistically, I probably won't wear this with anything other than the skirt. I don't know why, but this is really reminding me of styles that were popular when I was in high school. I mean, you have like the collared shirt, you have short sleeves here, and it's almost in a tribal pattern, which was definitely popular like back in 2010, 2011 probably. So yeah, this is feeling a little bit nostalgic for me, but once I put them on together, they actually do look really, really cute. But let me know what you guys think of this set. Should I keep this one or should I return it? This piece I just picked up because I thought it would be a great top to pair with so many different bottoms that I already own. It is a full-length top, which I typically do not go for anymore, but I think with the right pants, this could be really cute. It is just a crochet top. It is a short sleeve style, which is great. I actually don't really have a ton of short sleeve blouses that have a lot of detail, so I think this one is nice. You have buttons that go all the way down the top, and the buttons kind of look like seashells, so I thought those were really pretty. And obviously on the bottom here, you have a cute little ruffle detail, and this is in an eyelet fabric. So the eyelet fabric mixed with the crochet fabric I thought was a really nice combination, and I could see myself just simply styling this with a pair of jeans and some sandals, and that'll be like a really easy outfit. For today's video, I'll probably style it with these cute little green pants, although I'm not entirely sure how it's gonna look because I think the shirt is kind of flowy and then these are kind of flowy, so it might not end up looking good together at all, but we're still gonna give it a try. I was really looking for a new pair of flowy pants that could kind of be the statement of my outfit. I could just pair them with a simple top and some sandals and be good to go out the door. So I wanted to try these out because I really liked the floral embroidery on them. I think that is so pretty, and I loved how they were still all one color. So they're all an olive green color, but you have this floral pattern and you actually have little holes throughout the pants as well. And like I said, these are a pair of flowy pants. They are just a wide leg bottom, and in the back you do have elastic for added fit at your waist, and these do have pockets on the front of the pants. Now I did get these in a size medium because a lot of Zara's pants, like flowy pants, end up being way too big if I get them in a large, but these actually were a little bit too small, at least for how I like my pants to fit. They were very, very snug in my waist, so if you are between sizes and you're interested in this piece, I would go up a size. All right, one more matching set, you guys. This one is another one that was kind of a little bit outside of my comfort zone, but I've been seeing a lot of people style a pair of flowy pants with some sort of kind of utility oversized jacket or top that cinches in at the waist really nicely, and I just love that look. Whether you style it with like a dainty pair of heels, some people will do sneakers, some people will do tall boots, and a lot of times they'll have their hair up and some chunky accessories. I don't know, I just think it looks really good. So that is kind of what this reminded me of. So here's the top. Like I said, it kind of has a utility style to it. It is a short sleeve top, and this one is in a really lightweight thin material, so perfect for summertime. You have the utility pockets here on the front. You do have a zipper down the front also, and I love that you still have gold hardware on this outfit because I'm always wearing gold accessories, so that is perfect. And like I said, you have a little cinch here so you can tie it at your waist and really just accentuate your waist and really pull it in when you are wearing such a flowy outfit. But then you have this piece on the bottom that just kind of like flares out, and that is what is going to really give you that shape. And then here are the matching pants. So you just have elastic on the top, no drawstring. You do have pockets on these pants, and they are in the same really thin, lightweight material. Like I said, these are very, very, very flowy, a super wide wide leg at the bottom. I did get these in a size large and I think that they fit okay. I probably could have done a medium in these, but honestly, it's hard to say with Zara. And it almost ends up looking like a jumpsuit once you have the two on. But the beauty of it, of course, is that you could definitely style these two pieces with other things in your closet. Next up, we have a cute little bodysuit that is going to be a little bit difficult for me to show you in this portion of the video, so I'm sure you'll see it better in the try-on clips. But I really liked the black and white contrast of this bodysuit. Black and white contrast is such a trend right now. I think it looks so chic, and what I really loved about this bodysuit is that you actually have a piece of gold hardware in the center. So that's just going to sit right in the middle on your chest. This is an off-the-shoulder style bodysuit, and it's in that like really slick, stretchy fabric that is just going to lay on your body perfectly. You do have a ruche detail on the sides of the bodysuit, so it's going to kind of suck you in and be really flattering across your midsection. And this is kind of like a cheeky style bodysuit. It's not necessarily a thong style, but it's not a full brief either. But I think this is going to be a beautiful going out top. Maybe you're going out with your girlfriends, maybe you're going on a date night, or you could even style this for an event with a cute little tailored black mini skirt and some dainty gold heels. For today's video, I'm just going to throw them on with this pair of jeans. These are the fold up straight jeans. I did get them in my normal size 8. They are a little bit oversized, but I really liked the wash of these. I really like this part of the wash where it kind of looks like they were folded up a little bit. I don't know, I just kind of feel like that gives them a worn in look. And then you do have a little bit of distressing on the knee here and then over on this side of the jeans. As I mentioned, these are a straight style and they do have a fold up cuff at the bottom, which gives them their name, the fold up straight jeans. I do like these, but I am a little bit picky with my jeans, so I'm not sure if I'm going to keep these, but let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. All right, you guys, that is it for today's haul video. I really hope that you enjoyed this one. If you did, give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to my channel before you leave today. If you're interested in shopping any of these pieces, like I said, they are linked in the description box as well as in a pinned comment. Let me know your favorite outfit in the comment section down below. I truly do take into account your opinions on which pieces you thought looked good and which you are not so much of a fan of. And based on that and my own opinions, I will decide what to keep and what to return. So help a girl out. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I love you so, so much, and hopefully I'll see you soon in my next video. Bye.